Hey, yo, welcome. I am, as you know, Dungeon Master here for my, do my Q&A thing. And be honest with you, this is my first time doing my, the Q&A, so bear with me. And so let's get on answering your questions. And I said that answer every single one of your questions, no matter how embarrassing they may be, I will answer them. I made that promise, so here I am, and there I will answer your questions. So let's get this started, okay, shall we? And first one goes by the name of V Decepticon, and he asked me, quite frankly, what's with the beard? Well, tell you the truth on that. I am not going to shave it off. I won't shave it for nobody. Reason why it's shaved off the sides basically is because I hate it getting in my mouth every time. So I just took a razor and just shaved it off. So now it's growing back. And yes, some V Decepticon does very good work, and you guys should kind of check out his channel. He does very awesome review jobs and stuff like that. Well, on to the next question. The next question goes by the name of Grinder D. Yes, I have a speech impediment, and sometimes I can't pronounce words right. So what the hey? I just call him G Commander, Commander of the G's. Well, anywho, he basically asked questions. Do you think it would help collectors if the prices went down? Excuse me, if the huge demand dropped. Basically, I think he's asking if they drop the prices on toys or whatnot for collectors, and they'll be coming out with very rare things. Well, on that, yes. If I understand your question right, don't sue me if I get it wrong. But if I understand your question right, if they drop down some prices and whatnot, in my personal opinion, I think that would be good for business, because then they'll be able to make more figures. And possibly more rare figures, and in turn, once the word goes out, price drop and the huge supply and demand and all that stuff, then if they get that sorted out, it would be good for very good business in my point. And second question, he asked the second question. How long did it take for the beard to grow? Well, technically, it took a long time. It took probably about a year or two or something like that. But as I said before, I shaved off the sides because it kept on curling up into my mouth. And eating hair ain't a good thing. Unless you want a hairy mouth, and I don't think anybody wants that. Well, anywho, that's the second question. Now, the third question is from my childhood friend, all the way into high school. She goes by a name of Blinky Poet. Okay, and she says, "Dude, where's the Viking helmet?" And Well, quite frankly, I would get a Viking helmet and I would wear it in my reviews, but all the helmets that I've seen are cheap knockoffs. I don't really go for cheap knockoffs. So if you want to make me a helmet, a Viking style helmet, that'd be most kick-ass. I would wear the thing until the day I die. Okay? Which apparently is not too far off of where I'm going. And last question. Question number 4. Last question. It's from Mantis 999999999. I just say Mantis 9 because there's too many 9s. See, look at that. On the last one right here. Where is it? There. Right there. Mantis 9999999. Well, I'm just going to call him Mantis 9. Okay? So, he asked, have you ever done any dungeon mastering? Well, be honest with you, no, I haven't. The reason how I got the name Dungeon Master 600 is because I'm going to say this, and I'm going to say this only once, because Dungeon Master, it came about really in a nightmare that I had long time ago when I was a really little youngling, okay? Many moons ago. And I was stuck in a dungeon. So, and years after that, I started playing this game called Dungeons and Dragons. Started getting really good into that. Well, not so good as I like to make myself believe, but okay, I suck. But I did win my one match. Me and my friend were just playing around one time, and I didn't really know how to play Dungeons and Dragons. So, and he was the DM at the time, the Dungeon Master, DM, Game Master, whatever you want to call it. So he started hooking me up, and it was kind of weird because since I started playing the game, he didn't start me off with like a level 1 weapon or whatnot. He started me off with like a level 2 ice sword. So so basically I was just a beginner ogre with a level 2 ice sword. But no. Far as that goes, that is true, but has I been doing any dungeon mastering? As of yet, I have not. And but I will, if I can find anybody here where I'm at, in this town that I'm at, if anybody plays Dungeons and Dragons, I'm all for that, because I actually miss that game, Dungeons and Dragons. And well, that's all the questions that I have, and now they got answered. But one main thing, I'm kind of surprised that nobody asked me why I want to move to Canada. And the reason why I want to move to Canada is because I've been to Canada when I was a real little kid. It was kind of like a church lockdown kind of thing. And remember when we went to Canada, first town we hit. Oh boy, it's been way too long. It's been like since I was 8 years old since I've been there. I'm trying to think of the name of the town we've been in before we went to Winnipeg. Dude, I wish I knew how to pronunciate stuff right. But I think this town was called Selkirk or something like that. Selkirk. Yeah, Selkirk. I think that's how you pronounce it. If you guys say I'm mispronouncing it, well, tell me, because I don't really know how to pronunciate or stuff like that. Yeah. And yes, I do like to ramble on a lot. Well, there's a reason for that, is because I just love to talk. I just love to get out there and talk to people, like say, hey, how you going? Hey, how you going? Hey, want to beat somebody up? Yeah, I want to beat myself up. Yeah, stuff like that. And I like to ramble on, and some of my ramblings don't make sense. It's just for you guys to laugh at. I don't care if you guys laugh at me, because they say laughter is the best medicine. Well, I'll do anything to make people laugh and stuff like that. Well, anywho, on my odyssey to Canada. Well, we went to Canada for like as I said before, like a church locking kind of thing. And I remember our first time we went. Okay, we passed the town, went through the town that I said, Selkirk or something. We went through that. We ended up eating there, and we I remember we started leaving. I don't know what restaurant we ate at, but we started leaving, and as soon as we left, like right in the middle of the road, my foster dad's truck broke down right in the middle of the road. It was kind of funny because we were all laughing at him. He was getting all pissed off at us. It was just a good time on that. Then we went to Winnipeg. Probably a couple hours later, after he fixed what he was going to do or something like that. It ended up being like real late at night, and we finally got to this church, and we started packing our stuff up. Then I started getting all freaked out because the maintenance guy or whoever locked us all in. So I started getting freaked out, not knowing what was going on. And my foster mom was like, oh, it's okay, it's a lock-in. You don't have to worry about anything, it's a lock-in. We're going to go have a little church field trip tomorrow in the morning, blah, 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 stuff like that. And we went to one of the malls. And I remember me and my foster brother, Josh Goulet, we were having a fight because I wanted this G.I. Joe 2-pack. It was like a Tomax and Zaymot. And he wanted the same thing, but there was only one left, so we kind of started having our own little fight in there. So to break it up, my foster mom got this another toy. It ended up being like about yay big. It was like a yellow leg to Voltron, which was awesome because I was majorly into Voltron at the time. I wasn't into that vehicle Voltron stuff. I was into the line Voltron. So that's my story from the Canadian Odyssey, and the reason why I want to go back there is because when I was a kid, I was like really having a hard time and stuff, and people in Canada seemed so wicked friendly, and I just didn't want to leave Canada. So that's it for me for that Canadian thing. And if I get a passport, I will, no doubt, I will not hesitate to go back to Canada. Maybe for a visit. If it's just for a visit, it's still going back to Canada. Well, hey, I live like 2.5 hours away from the border. So all I need to do is get a passport. I don't know how much they cost. And back to a Blinky Poet question that I have answered about she asked where's the Viking helmet. I would love to have a Viking helmet. So yeah, if you want to make me one, make me one. That'd be so cool. And if you want to spot on my review channel, well, come on, get up here, you know. Well, that's it from me to you. I answered all the questions, and I don't know. Let's see what it goes from here. Maybe I'll do another one if I get more questions. So, but it may not be for a while because I got like totally backed up on reviews. I got that review that I said that I was going to review, but I wasn't going to yet tell you guys. So you guys just going to have to wonder and guess what it is. And the other things I want to get done reviewing here is I got like in my little movie case right here, I have like a whole bunch of games yet to review. Whole mess of toys to review. So yeah, I got my work pretty much cut out for me. So, oh yeah, and the tour of my place. I don't think I did that yet, so I think I'll do that in the near future too. And if you're wondering why I have this Angry Birds poster, is because my daughter Gwen picked this out for me. Now, Angry Birds, I gotta tell you, that's actually a pretty good game. So, yeah, like, I didn't even know anything about it. I thought Angry Birds was like a new cartoon that was coming out. Which, yeah, I love cartoons, as well as anime, manga, and all that stuff. So, when my daughter first mentioned this game, I thought it was like, yeah, another cartoon. Maybe it's going to be a crappy cartoon. Well, apparently no, it wasn't. It was like a game on like an iPhone. I ended up downloading it, and it got to be actually a pretty good game. Like, knocking stuff over. Like, how cool is that? That's awesome, isn't it? Well, I'll catch you later next time. I may do this, another one of these, maybe I'll say I'll do these like once a month and stuff. And maybe I'll have my goatee braided or something like that. Well, As of now, it's what time is it? Yeah, here is like almost 1 o'clock, so I'm going to let you guys go, and I'm going to do the editing, posting on this. May take a couple hours, so yeah. I'm a dungeon master, and I hope to see you soon in my next review. Catch you later. Peace out.